Hi everybody, my name is Katie and I'm with the Penn State Healthy Bodies Project. Today, we're going to start eating through the alphabet. I always like to start off with a poem, so why don't we do that? I want you to watch and I want you to listen. I'm going to say the poem first and then you're going to get the chance to do it on your own. Don't worry, we'll put the words up on the page for you too. This is how the poem goes. I wash my hands, I brush my teeth, I eat good foods all day. I sleep at night, and when I wake, I stretch and stretch and stretch and then go play. Okay, now it's your turn. Get ready to hit pause. We'll put the words on the screen for you and you can give it a try. Before we get too far into learning about our awesome food of the week, we're going to take a second to shake out all those wiggles. So, what we want you to do is stand up and we're going to put some activity movements on the screen and it's only going to be for about 30 seconds. We want you to try and move like what you see on the screen. Ready? Were you able to get all of your wiggles out? So was I. All right, let's keep learning. Ready? Sometimes we eat when it's not breakfast, lunch, or dinner. These in-between times that we eat are called snacks. We want to eat snacks that will help us grow and be healthy. So some of the things that we can eat are things like fruits, vegetables, yogurt, crackers, cheese. Well, those are just some of them. What we want you to do now is pause the video and talk about some of your favorite healthy snacks. Let's take a second and see if we can remember the differences between go foods and slow foods. Do you remember? Go foods are foods that we can eat anytime because they give us lots of energy and they help us to grow. Some of my favorite go foods are things like apples and broccoli. And slow foods are foods that we don't really want to eat all the time. In fact, we call them sometimes foods as well because that's how often we want to eat them. Sometimes, not all the time. They're foods like cake or chips, and they're delicious, but sometimes they make us feel really slow. So let's take some time here. Get ready to pause the video because you're going to see if you can come up with some of your favorite go foods and slow foods. Let's spend some time thinking about the foods that we've already tasted while we've been eating through the alphabet. What was the last food that we tasted? What was it called? What color was it? What shape was it? What food group did it belong in? What letter did it start with? Why don't you pause the video now and talk about all of those questions and maybe more with the people that you're with? Now we're going to slow things down a little bit and take some time to read a book together. Make sure you're sitting nicely, crisscross applesauce, hands in your lap, please. The teachers are going to pause the video so that we can all read together. Today, we are going to taste a food that begins with the letter J. Can you think of any foods or words that start with that letter? You did a great job coming up with those words. Here are some words that I came up with. Juice, jalapeno, and jackfruit. Are you curious to know what our food of the week is? Well, I'm not going to tell you just yet. First, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give you some clues. And then I'm gonna show you part of our food of the week. And I'm gonna have you try and guess what you think the food is. All right, here come the clues. Ready? Okay, our 3 clues for our food of the week is that our food starts with the letter J, but it makes a H sound. And then the second clue is that our food of the week is white on the inside, but brown on the outside. And our last clue is that our food of the week is crunchy. Do you think you know what it is? Get ready, because here comes the picture. When you see the picture on the screen, go ahead and hit pause and talk about what you think the food of the week might be with anybody who's around you. See if you can figure it out before we tell you the answer.
Can you guess what food this is?
If you guessed that our food of the week is jicama, you are right. I am very impressed. Now that you know what the food of the week is, we're going to put a full picture of it up on the screen for you. You're gonna hit pause and then you're gonna talk about it with the people that you're with. Talk about what color it is, talk about what shape it is, maybe even talk about if you've tried it before. Ready? I know jicama is a word that many of us might not have heard before, so let's practice saying it together. First, I'm gonna say it and then I want you to repeat after me. Let's start by saying it normally. Jicama. Good job. Now let's say it like a robot. Jicama. Good job. Now let's sing it. Jicama. Good job. Now it's time for us to see what you might already know about jicama. Are you ready? Is jicama a fruit or a vegetable? It's a vegetable. Okay, one more question. Does jicama grow in a tree or on the ground? It grows on the ground. All right, now it's time for some fun food facts about our food of the week. Let's go! Jicama is actually the root of a plant, kind of like a potato. And actually, another name for jicama is Mexican potato. Jicama can weigh anywhere from 1/2 pound up to 5 pounds. And with a potato, you eat the skin, but with jicama, you don't eat the skin. Jicama prevents colds and helps your cuts to heal. It also helps to give you very strong bones. When you go to eat a jicama, you can eat it raw or cooked. And actually, a lot of people describe them as kind of a cross between a potato and an apple. Jicama is really good cooked when it's in soups and stews, or you can actually have it raw on top of a salad or in something like a coleslaw. Make sure not to eat the other parts of the jicama plant because they can be poisonous. Jicama can be eaten as part of a meal, but it's very often that jicama is eaten as a snack as well. And don't forget, all fruits and vegetables need to be washed before you eat or cook with them. Who is ready and excited to try our food of the week? Before we do that though, I want to sing our tasting song. So stand up and see if you can sing it with me or even dance along. Let's all try this new food, let's all try this new food, let's all try this new food, I wonder how it tastes. Thank you so much for singing the tasting song with me. I think I'm ready to try some jicama now. I have some right here and it's already cut up and ready to go. There's a little bit of lime juice on it and some chili powder to give it some flavor, but you can see the jicama is pretty thick. It feels kind of like an apple slice if you've ever had apple slices before. And I'm gonna go ahead and take a bite. You wanna count down with me? 3, 2, 1. That's so good. It's crispy, just like an apple. Next time you go to the grocery store, put on your looking glasses. Pew, pew. Take a look around and see if you can find our food of the week. Before you go, we're gonna do one more poem. Stand up, get your hands ready because you're gonna do the motions with me. Here we go. Hands on shoulders, hands on knees. Hands behind you, if you please. Touch your shoulders, now your toes, now your chin, and now your nose. Put your hands up in the air, now by your sides, now touch your hair. Put your hands up as before, now clap your hands, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's all for today. Thank you so much for joining us. We've really enjoyed learning with you. And we hope to see you next time when we learn about another new fruit or vegetable. Until then, see you later.